อตรงนู้นมีอีกนะในเต็นท์นู่นน่ะเครื่องตัดอะพอเลาะเข้าไปได้ไหม
How is the situation here in Myanmar and how you people are trying to help them out there?
I mean, right now the reports that we're having from Myanmar is that the impact on children is devastating. We know that the earthquake struck areas which are urban centers. That means Naypyidaw, Mandalay, these are cities that are home to hundreds of thousands of children. We know that there are buildings that have collapsed. We know that there are health centers and schools that are damaged. So this is really a devastating situation for children. And let's not forget, this is a country that was already in a crisis, right? This is a crisis upon another crisis. Even before the earthquake, 30% of people in Myanmar were already in need of humanitarian assistance. We had millions of people that are internally displaced, millions of children that don't have access to life-saving vaccines, millions of children that are out of school. So this is really one more catastrophe for children in Myanmar.
What is your priority right now while you're involved in this operation?
No, the very first priority must be to keep children safe. Yesterday, there were already some more aftershocks in Naypyidaw. You would have seen the images coming out of Myanmar. There are buildings that have collapsed. There are buildings that are damaged. This is extremely dangerous for children. So there is the risk of children, first of all, being injured. So we need to make sure that children are safe and protected. Second priority is to make sure that people have shelter. Even here in Bangkok, we had people sleeping outside in the open air in public parks. There's so many displaced people. We have to make sure that they have a safe place to go and a safe shelter. And then we have to look at the issue of clean drinking water. We're hearing reports that there may not be enough clean drinking water in some of the areas that are affected, and that's very risky for children. It can lead to disease, it can lead to malnutrition, so we need to make sure people have drinking water.
One last question. Normally in such situation, people go through psychological trauma. Are there psychoanalysts also, the psychologists also part of your team? Because the children must be suffering because of that too.
Yeah, thank you so much for bringing this up. The mental health of children is so important. And again, these are children that were already living in very difficult circumstances. So we really need to look at how do we support them. Some of them may have experienced psychological trauma. So we do have that type of support, and we'll be working with other partners to make sure that these children can really reestablish their childhoods and really get back into a normal childhood that they deserve to have.